Howdy, I'm Bob Terry, and thanks for joining us here on WesternsOnTheWeb.com for another great adventure with our amigos Cisco and Pancho. Get ready because here they come, and it's sponsored by ToyGunTown.com, and it's free for you here on WesternsOnTheWeb.com.
Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the Old West, a Cisco Kid.
Have been unable to stop the robbing of shipments of Quicksilver. Do not have any clue to identity of hold-up men who seem to be well informed, daring, and heavily armed. Send all possible help as owner stubbornly insist must keep shipments moving.
Climb down. You're the leader. Joe, get in the wagon.
Mr. Moore, do you really think that that'll bring out clearly what the driver wrote in this piece of shirt?
I was a chemist long before I discovered the Elkhorn mine, Larry.
I'm sorry, sir. I really didn't mean it that way. I was just trying to...
That's all right, my boy. When I get through this analysis, I'll know not only who murdered my driver, but who's been stealing my shipments of Quicksilver.
I hope so. We've already lost $50,000 worth.
And you're going to lose me if you don't take me to lunch like you promised. Come on, I'm hungry.
Young lady, I know now that feeding you after we're married is going to be an expensive proposition.
If I were 40 years younger, I'd sure give you a battle for Jennifer.
I bet you would at that, sir. I'll be at the mine later if you want me.
All right.
Why should we, of all people, have killed Sam? Why, he's like a godfather to me. Sent me through school, made me manager of his mine, treated me like a son.
And I was more like a daughter to him than a secretary. Why, it's stupid to even think we could have done such a thing.
I don't believe it either, Jennifer. But that's for the judge of the court to decide, not me. I'm just the marshal, doing what I've been told to do by the public prosecutor.
Persecutor, not prosecutor. All that Joe Wallace is interested in is getting a conviction to further himself politically.
Well, the evidence is pretty strong. Besides Sam, you two are the only ones hereabout that know anything about chemicals.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Then how come that nitric acid was found in Jennifer's perfume bottle in her home? And a duplicate key of Sam's safe was hidden in your room?
Because the real killer framed it that way, that's how.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about it. You'll all come out in the wash.
You keep on driving with your mouth shut and you will keep all your teeth. What?
Doggone if I don't believe those two horses belong to the Cisco Kid and Pancho.
You're right, Marshal. Hello, Marshal. Hold it. Laddie, take his gun.
What's the meaning of this, Cisco?
It's very simple, Marshal. Pancho and I are good friends of Laddie's and Jennifer, and we don't think they're guilty. We heard that you're taking them to jail at Rockford, and we decided to drop in on you.
You know you're interfering with the law.
Marshal, I'm not interfering with anything. All I want to do is ask them a few questions. Hey, Pancho!
What is it, Cisco?
Tell the driver to pull up and off the road.
Bueno.
And the mixture of nitric acid produced a deadly gas. When I got back from lunch, he was dead.
And the very next day they arrested us and put us in jail.
And you said that the piece of the blood-stained shirt was missing. Do either one of you know what became of it?
No. But I have a pretty good idea who it was that killed Sam and framed us. Wharton Stone, the local banker.
What makes you think that?
Because he's the only one who stands to benefit from Sam's death. Under the will left by Sam, Stone was named executor, with complete authority to administer the state as he sees fit. Now, if that isn't motive enough for murder, I'll eat my hat.
You may have something there, Larry. Marshal, I'd like to have a few words with you.
Certainly.
Look, Marshal, Larry and Jennifer didn't kill Sam.
I don't believe so either, but what makes you so dang sure?
Well, take a look at this. This will was drawn about 6 months ago by Sam, leaving his entire estate to Larry and Jennifer.
So that's why they did away with him.
You're wrong. They know nothing of this will. Sam gave it to me to keep because he didn't want them to find out until after he passed on. Now, look, Marshal, give me 48 hours, and I'll bring in the real killer. If I don't, I'll turn the kids back to you.
How will I explain where they are?
You don't have to. You just ride into town late in the afternoon, as though you came from Rockport. I know that your driver will not talk if you tell him not to.
Cisco, this may get me into a lot of trouble, but knowing your reputation, it's a deal.
Thanks, Marshal. You'll never regret it. Now, I think I'll head for town and have a little talk with that banker, Stone. Here's your gun.
And furthermore, Cisco, I don't think they're guilty either.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Mr. Stone, because I'm going to do everything in my power to prove them innocent.
Well, if I can help in any way, please call on me.
There is one thing you can do for me. I'd like to leave this somewhere where I'd know it would be safe. It's Sam's will.
His will?
Yes. He left everything to Larry and Jennifer.
That's not so good. Does anybody else know about this?
No, none else.
Then you mustn't breathe a word of it.
Why?
Why? Can't you see? Because this establishes a motive for the murder.
But you don't know anything about it.
You know that. I believe it. But will a jury believe it? I'll put it away in my private safe. Sorry I barged in like this, Mr. Stone. I didn't know you were busy.
Come in, Joe. Joe, I want you to meet the Cisco Kid.
Well, this is an unexpected pleasure.
Thank you.
Cisco, this is Joe Wallace, our public prosecutor. Joe, Cisco is here to prove that you're wrong about Jennifer and Larry. Those kids think I'm persecuting them, but in the face of the evidence, there's nothing more I can do.
Oh, that's quite understandable.
Do you have something special in mind, Cisco? I mean, about how you're going to proceed?
No, nothing very definite. I suppose you've made quite a thorough check of the laboratory.
Quite thoroughly.
Well, you don't mind if I take a good look around there, too, Mr. Wallace, do you?
Not at all.
Thank you. I'll keep in touch with you, Mr. Stone.
Well, good luck, Cisco.
Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. Wallace.
Goodbye.
What are you looking for, Cisco? A clue, Pancho. Something the killer may have dropped.
Nothing here but some empty bottles and some other little trinklers.
A quarter after 11:15. Hey, don't you think you are crazy, Mr. Clock? Oh, I see you. Inside they get tired and stop, eh? But Pancho will wind you up. Hey, Cisco, listen to this clock and tell Pancho we hear tick-tick-tickling.
No, Pancho, it stopped.
Yeah, that is what I think, but my ears, they are hearing tick-tick-tickling. Don't you hear it? Are you hurt badly, Pancho? Oh, Cisco. Somebody kicked me in the pantry. Oh, I know. That tick-tick-tick, she tried to blow us inside up.
Yes, Pancho. Now listen carefully. Tell Banker Stone I'm dead, killed by this explosion.
Hey, Cisco, how can you tell such a big lie when it ain't true?
Because if he's the real killer, which I think he is, he will destroy that will that Sam gave me to keep.
How you get that will?
I gave it to him for safekeeping.
Cisco, how can you do such a thing? If they tear up that will and they lose it, Larry and the señorita won't get nothing.
Don't get so excited, Pancho. I didn't give them the real will. I gave him a copy. Come on, we'll have a lot of work to do.
They give us the work.
And don't forget, Tom, I want those figures in the morning. They'll be ready. Fine.
Watch the front, Pancho.
Cisco, hurry up.
I'll have it open in a second.
Hey, Cisco, hurry up. The marshal is coming with the deputies and some of those bank people.
Out of the window, Pancho.
Cisco, we are trapped like a monkey without feathers in a barrel of fish.
Not yet, Pancho. Come this way. Get in that corner, Pancho.
They just ran out the back door. Two of them.
Come on, let's get our horses and get after them.
Hide behind the rocks, Pancho. I'll see you later. Diablo! Diablo! Come here! Up, Diablo!
Doggone that Cisco anyway. Where'll I get my hands on him? Come on.
Cisco, you know, you was right about the banker.
No, Pancho, I was wrong. The will was still in the safe.
Then he didn't kill Sam, and he wasn't the man who tried to blow us upside down?
No, he wasn't.
How you like that, Cisco? He almost get killed by the sheriff for nothing, eh? Well, if the banker didn't kill him, who did it?
It must be the man who is responsible for the stealing of the Quicksilver shipments, Pancho. He's probably the one that killed Sam to keep him from analyzing that blood-stained shirt.
Well, you could be right, but how are we going to catch him?
I have an idea that may work. Come on, let's be on our way.
Shipment of Quicksilver on the way. I'm not taking any more chances of someone recognizing me.
next one is going to be between your eyes. Drop your gun. Keep your hands up or Pancho will do what Cisco will do. Look after them, boys.
What happened, Cisco?
I got hit, Pancho. Hit? Oh, yes, I got hit with a rock.
Did you get a good look at his face?
No, but he's the man we're after. All right, Pancho. Please get me Diablo, eh?
Bueno.
Cisco! I thought you were dead.
Oh, so Banker Stone told you, eh?
Yes.
You know, Cisco and me sometime we play this little game of make-believe. Maybe you play sometime yourself, eh, senor?
I'm afraid I've outgrown that.
I don't think so, Mr. Wallace.
What do you mean by that?
Cisco and me will find out who killed our good friend Sam.
You're the one.
Me? You're joking, Cisco.
Joking, my feet. You are no good lobo, senor. You steal the quickest silver from the mine, and then you try to hang the frame around the neck of Senor Larry and the senorita.
Why, that's the silliest accusation I've ever heard. You have proof, of course.
Of course. Give me your watch and chain.
What?
Don't argue with me. Give me your watch and chain.
Well, all right.
This little charm came from your watch chain, Mr. Wallace, and it will help hang you.
Really?
Yes, really.
It came off when I bulldogged you off your horse.
Oh, that's very interesting, considering I can't ride. Nevertheless, you're quite sure it belongs to me.
Quite. You notice these initials? ABA? They stand for the American Bar Association. There isn't another lawyer for miles around here.
But I'm not the only one in the country. It could belong to some other attorney. As a public prosecutor here, Cisco, let me say that you'll need more proof than this to obtain a conviction.
Well, we got those proof. Show it to him, Marshal.
Cisco had an idea, and he was right. We found this mask and book in your room. The book deals in chemistry. Besides, your men did some tall talking.
Yeah, maybe, if you like, we will get you some more proof.
That won't be necessary. You've got me all right. Mind if I get my hat?
Just a minute. Go ahead.
The circuit judge will be here in a few days.
Here you are, Marshal. Take him away.
All right.
That's little baby.
Yes, but deadly. There you are, Cisco. And may I be the first to congratulate you upon your good fortune?
Thank you, Mr. Stone. And will you forgive us for suspecting you?
Look, Cisco, what I find in the room in the mine was got dynamite in it. That's nitroglycerin. Pancho, be careful. It's liable to go off. He can't go off. He don't got no legs. Cisco, run!
Hey, Pancho, be a good boy. Now let's lay down here.
There's nothing but water in there.
Oh, Pancho, what do you mean frightening Jennifer and Larry out of their wits?
You know, Cisco, 6 times I come here and tell you it's time we went, and 6 times you pay me no never mind. They're always talking to somebody. Now you don't got nobody to talk to. Let's went, huh?
Oh, Pancho.
Oh, Cisco!
Goodbye, amigos.
See you soon!
Really hope you enjoyed this episode of the Cisco Kid and Pancho, and we hope to see you again on down the trail here at WesternsOnTheWeb.com. Y'all have a great day.